Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar. My name is Rahul Singh, Senior Manager Solution Sales at DA Sherpa Technologies. In my role, I actually work with end customers, enterprise accounts in understanding their digital initiative, understanding their current roadmap, the processes, the pain areas they have, and kind of work closely to position our services and ServiceNow platform to solve their issues and help them achieve their digital transformation goal. So that is my role. I'm joined along with my colleague, Sushil Chaudhary, principal consultant and subject matter expert on customer workflows, who will be driving most part of this webinar. And on behalf of my team, everyone who has helped in putting this webinar together, like my marketing team and other sales members, I welcome you all to today's webinar. And the topic is creating omni-channel experience and personalization to strengthen customer relationship. So today, we will discuss broadly on how omni-channel experience can help eliminate a seamless journey for the customers. And second would be delivering personalization throughout the customer journey, which makes them feel more valued. Next, topic we'll discuss is personalization interactions across all channels. At every stage of their journey, they should feel that they are getting personalized experience, and they are kind of getting what exactly they're looking for. And last is improved and connected customer experience by automating process on a single platform. Before we come on to the webinar part, few webinar guidelines. So we would request all participants to be on mute all the time. In case of any query, please drop your questions in the chat box, and we will answer the questions at the end of this webinar. And after this webinar is over, within 2 days, you'll receive the link with the video recording. And you can always write to us for any more questions or to set up a meeting with us on info@dxsherpa.com. So this is mostly what we all have to kind of take care of. Okay, now one quick information about DA Sherpa. So broadly, in a sense that who we are as a company. So DA Sherpa is a premier level ServiceNow partner. We are a focused and a pure play partner of ServiceNow, working with large customers for over 5 years now. We have a large bandwidth of ServiceNow consultants, over 300 plus in numbers. And we have delivered services to over 100 clients globally. We have covered most of the industries like manufacturing, banking, insurance, IT, and healthcare. So as I mentioned earlier, that we work with large customers or even the commercial accounts for that matter to kind of help them realize their goal, achieve what they want to optimize in terms of process, be it customer process, be it their IT process or the employee process, or the enterprise-wide other functions as well. So that is broadly about our organization. Now, without delaying more, I would like to hand over this call to Sushil, who will drive the webinar and kind of give a walkthrough of what are the areas that we are covering and ServiceNow can bring an impact. So Sushil, over to you.
Thank you, Rahul. Thanks for brief introduction. And I also would like to welcome everyone to this webinar. And to start with, I believe everyone is aware about what is customer service, and that's the basic agenda for this webinar. How you can drive the customer service experience for your customers, how you can enhance it, and that's where we'll talk more about omni-channel personalization, as Rahul rightly said the agenda, what we're gonna discuss in this webinar. So we all are in an age where the competition is immense, and differentiating your brand solely on the basis of your product or the services which you are offering is becoming more and more challenging for every other organization. Delivering a superior customer experience is a great way to create this value, and gaining a competitive advantage against the other players in the market, your competitors, and providing a great customer support or customer service are always the cornerstones of this memorable customer experience. So customer support is not a new concept for all of us. Over the time, the methods or the mechanism or rather mechanics of delivering customer support has changed, or rather we'll say evolved. Like earlier, customer support was mainly confined to physical interactions between the buyer and the seller. That changed with the invention of telephone, email, then the live chat, chatbots, and to nowadays dynamic tech-driven customer service applications, which we are using today. So we have multiple modes of connecting with customer. We can get in touch via various ways, such as live chats, messaging channels, social media, emails, customer engagements, applications, and even direct calling lines. So today's support is highly customer centric. And that's where we call this era as a proactive customer support rather than reactive customer support, right? So that's where companies are investing heavily in improving their quality of customer support. But companies needs to understand they cannot be profitable by simply being reactive. So they have to be proactive. And that's where companies must utilize these emerging trends in customer service today. The different businesses are supposed to be up to date with the latest customer service trends which are there in the market. And that's where we're going to talk more about that today. The main pillars of effective customer support are a combination of different tools and technologies, different systems and processes to convert your strategies into customer satisfaction. The very first is about being omnichannel. This is a need of new trend in customer service. The latest customer service trends allow you to choose a way, or rather choosing their own way to connect with support agents. Like as I mentioned earlier about phone, email, live chat, SMS, social media, all of these channels. Then streamlining the customer information and messages across all these channels so that you can provide an exceptional service to your customer, so that the team can easily handle conversations irrespective of the support channel which customer interact with you. And that should be available under one roof, under one platform. And also the second most important part is personalization. So personalized customer care trends help developing a loyalty with your customers. Every customer expects a business to understand their pain points, their requirement, and then recommend the products or service options which they are looking for. So personalization means you need to go beyond using your customer's name during whatever the conversations or interaction you are doing about your brand. And then finding customers' need and expectations, and then providing the personalized services to them. So how you can offer a customer a seamless or personalized experience? That's quite simple. You need an omni-channel offering for that. So implementing a combined omni-channel strategy ensures that you are meeting your customers with all the information, the history of the customer, what they have purchased, what they have, their interest, and which is relevant to them. And mobile channel also plays a main role in customer success and efficiency of your customer support team. Resolution of issues through phones is also a great indicator of a better customer satisfaction. It develops first the loyalty and rapport with your customers, that you are available with them anywhere, anytime, whenever required. So mobile is becoming not only the new digital hub for everyone, but also the bridge between the physical world and the virtual world. And on top of that, automation also leads to maximize the efficiency and accuracy for your customer support. And also it minimizes the response time. It also escalates the customer satisfaction. And there is a continuous rise we have seen for customer service chatbots across all the organization. It helps to provide 24/7 support via automated replies or workflows. And these chatbot solutions are also combined with automated workflows and the artificial intelligence, which help them to provide a 24/7 self-service actions, which customers can utilize. And to provide this fully personalized omni-channel experience, you need access for the correct and latest data or information for your customer. Such data can be leveraged to gain insights that can help your business to grow better, understand your customers more better, and then make some informed decisions about various products, services, and communication initiatives which you need to initiate. The most important part is the success of your business is also determined by how end users experience it. The user experience matters a lot if you want your business to grow, and if you want more visits to your websites. So better UI UX design also boost conversion rate for your customers. So using these all trends, you can improve the company's customer experience strategies and resolve many customer challenges which they are facing today. With these emerging customer service trends, business can harvest the latest tools, technologies to adapt this customer service in an automated way. Then let's talk about how you can redefine this approach about getting to the omni-channel. We have seen customers are increasingly expect consistent information to be available at their fingertips, irrespective of the channel they choose. So most of the customer engage at least 3 to 5 channels during each journey they take towards the purchase or resolving any request or getting some new services. And then many companies have already tried to implement omni-channel strategies. So few have truly succeeded in building those comprehensive experience for different customers. It is also quite possible. However, for a company to design this exceptional omni-channel experience, you need to understand customers first by focusing on 2 or 3 cross-channel customer journeys. So an efficient omni-channel systems can alert the agent about the customer intentions, about their actions, and then they can take a prior conversations so that you can enable your team to take the faster resolution. It can also improve the customer satisfaction by providing a personalized experience, which we earlier talked about. And on top of that, analytics can help your organization to make use of full reach customer interaction data, the conversations which you are having with the customer. That will truly understand customer intention, their behaviors across different channels. And there are 2 core dimensions each this customer journey is derived from. The first is customer intentions to use multiple channels, how much interested they are to go for multiple channels. And then the importance of this journey for the customer. Take an example about telecom industry. So take an example like a customer wants to go for a new device purchase, or they want to change the internet or the phone packages. So they don't do this very frequently. So for this decision, it is also complex or emotional for few of the customer. So such customer often starts a purchase by researching products or services online, or they also go for in-apps before making a change. So most likely they will go for a live chat options, phone calls, or they even visit the store that offers the best services to them, best rate, and then which is most trusted by the customer. So by prioritizing the most common paths and channels, customers are use the channels which will make more impact to their experiences and what will matter most for them. So we talked about what are the trends, how you can design your strategy for omni-channels. So before moving ahead, I would like to make sure you understand the difference between multi-channel and omni-channel. So multi-channel approach to customers treats every channel as an independent, whether it's web, whether it's mobile, whether it's phone, chatbot. So every channels will be treated independently. And on the other hand, omni-channel approach Six, integrate approach, and where you can streamline the conversations across all those channels which you are using. So this is about the technical differences. But beside these technical differences between these two approaches, there are also differences in how business can benefit or lose from these approaches. So customer view your business as one entity, regardless of whichever channel they choose. To this end, they are very much disappointed when they came across barriers between these multiple channels. Take one common example. If someone buys an item online, but they cannot return it physically at the retailer stores. So it creates definitely a mistrust, and it also leaves the customer, to go for some other options, and rather than retaining the existing customers. So, and then moving ahead, so if you want your customers to connect with you and feel attached to you or be committed to you, then personalize the experience which you need to go for. So you are talking to one customer at a time and giving each one an experience that is unique and very personal to them. And what customers want to know about them is fairly a common, I would say sense. They want you to know about who they are, basically by their name. They want you to have access to their previous conversations. They also want you to, help them with some purchase history, their new offerings, and that will be beneficial for both of the organizations. So we have seen 80% of customers are more inclined to do business with a company if it offers a personalized experience. Take an example, Nike sells different types of shoes, like running shoes, basketball shoes, general training shoes, and more. So each group of customer who buy a specific type of shoes would be considered a different personas. And how you will drive it. So let's talk about the different 4 Rs which will drive your personalizations. The very first is recognition. You need to know your customer profiles, including their demographics, geography, or interest. The second one is about remember. You need to recall the customer history, especially what they have browsed, what they have bought, and what services they have purchased. And the third one is reach. You need to deliver the right promotion, content, and the advice for your customers based on the actions, preferences, or interest they have. And the last one is relevance. So delivering the personalization experience from the information which you have collected from the first 3 Rs is in a more digital way, based on what they are, irrespective of the location where they are located and what time of the year it is. So you need to come up with some personalized experience for them. And then there are systems to track customer purchases, preferences, which you can utilize and which will help you to recall the customer information from previous interactions. So the technology lays the foundation for your employees to relate to your customers on a personal level, so that you can give them a human connections, which every other customer is looking for nowadays. So what benefits you will get from this? So this personalized customer service can help you to bridge the gap between your customers and the brands which you are promoting. When customers approach your service agents, they expect a prompt and reliable resolution for their issues or the services which they are looking for. So this personalized service helps your agents to respond more faster to customer queries and then solve as per their preferences, irrespective of the channel which they are looking for. And this increases the number of repeat customers revenue. It also helps you to increase the customer lifetime value. So this personalized interaction with customers delights and convinces them to spend more, to go for more services or the more products. And personalization helps satisfy consumer expectations. And that gets you to repeated business almost in 93% of customers. And there also we have seen when customers go for omni-channel experience, and if it is implemented correctly, it enables business to manage customer journey more effectively compared to the previous models, where the handoff between channels was a very painful, which involved redundant work, and loss of information. So with an omni-channel, different industries, be it retail, marketing, or service strategy, you'll be reaching your customer wherever they are. They no longer have to search and search to find you, no matter where they are, or your team, or your products. They are just a click away, like an email, direct message, or phone call. And the main problem we have seen with most of the omni-channel solution is they seem to be more focused on digital channels, and they are neglecting the physical channels, like the stores, the service centers which exist, where people are treated, take an example by, doctors or some field technicians, where you need to provide service to customers, organizations, or in customer places at their homes. So there are technologies available to integrate these physical channels and digital channels in an omni-channel model. We'll definitely talk about that going ahead. But this is all about the experiences we need to provide to our customer through omni-channel and personalization. And all of this is enabled within ServiceNow platform, which we call as a one platform, one data model, and one architecture. So in most of the enterprises, work is unstructured and happening between disparate system of records. So these departments have their own data and systems record that are stored on various legacy technologies, or some cloud solutions. And but the work happens in silos, and it ultimately lowers the productivity and user experience. That's because individually they do not support how workflows work across their enterprises. And we have seen replacing the core systems is also expensive and lengthy process. And that's where the ServiceNow platform help customers in digitizing these workflows throughout the company across several functions or department to provide a unified experience. That's why this is being called as a platform of platform for all the business solution, all the workflows. And the unique differentiation is providing you with a one platform, which shares one data model, single data model, one architecture, as well as it also provides you such a powerful capabilities to build your cross enterprises workflows. So we have different workflows like IT, employee, customer, creator. So you can build your own cross enterprise workflows. And then we do have a strong single source of truth that we call as a CMDB. And ServiceNow platform also utilizes machine learning, artificial intelligence, then predictive analytics. And there are native mobile apps which are available, which also utilizes the conversational interfaces. And on top of that, it comes with low code and no code development tools for anyone, any citizens to develop their own apps. So ServiceNow connects different organizations, different departments to create a seamless enterprise system actions that integrates different systems, silos, and enables your customers so that you can increase the business and unlock the more productivity. So this is about the platform capabilities. But on top of that, ServiceNow also offers out-of-the-box content with every workflow, be it IT, employee, customers, so that you can orchestrate the work across different enterprises. And these out-of-the-box content are all developed within the platform. They are 100% native. And lastly, all of these existing omni-channel experiences will have some out-of-the-box integrations in ServiceNow, be it MS Teams, be it Slack, your Facebook Messenger. These all the productive tools you can integrate out of the box with ServiceNow platform, so that you can deliver great experience to your employees, customers, partners through the interface they choose. Then, as I mentioned, ServiceNow is a platform. So it's a single system of actions. And it is not just a system of engagement and not trying to be a system of records, which is not just storing a record, but it's a workflow driven systems. So what are the differences between the other platforms or technologies which are available in the market? The first is cross-platform workflows. So ServiceNow, say, platform sits in the middle, which can connect with any system where people work and enabling the process flows across peoples and functions. Then I also talked about the integrations. So it has very strong integration capabilities, which comes almost more than 300 to 400 legacy tools integrations out of the box, which you can connect ServiceNow with and start, exchanging the data and processes. Then the last one is about low code and no code development. So you can easily configure the apps, workflows, and integrations. You can even quickly deploy and start using it or customize it. So when you compare with other tools, take an example, if some other technologies are using Apex code, so it's very difficult to customize anything, and it's also difficult to upgrade those things. But within ServiceNow platform, the upgrades also taken care by OEM. So you don't need to worry about that as well. Then the third one is about the automation. So how you can enable the customers to self-serve themselves. So like when how they can raise a request through the service catalogs, which is embedded into a customer's UI. And those requests will automatically also routed and for the fulfillment without even the agent's involvement. ServiceNow also offer a strong knowledge base, articles, communities, which can help your customers to self-service themselves. Then the third is about proactive service. So which is more about a single source of truth. So this service aware database, which we call as CMDB, that enables customers to have a single reliable, and flexible source for all of the customer assets, where customers can access the information. They can even access the impact when issues occur to provide a proactive support. So we talked about proactive support and reactive support earlier. So it revolves around this CMDB. Then these are few of the capabilities which you can utilize from ServiceNow to provide the end-to-end experience. ServiceNow provide, as I mentioned, out-of-the-box capabilities for the self-service portal, which are integrated with chatbots. The chatbots are also native to ServiceNow. And then ultimately, those are integrated with knowledge management. This provides a self-service feature for your end users. And then there are mobile apps available for both agents and users. Then this customer service also integrated with your service management, so that you can provide, you can, remove the silos between the different departments. So this is all about the capabilities, features, how you can utilize ServiceNow platform. Then let's talk about different industries. So how you can improve the customer services, what are the different trends across different industries. So let's talk about manufacturing industry first. So today's manufacturing industry don't operate in the same way as it used to work earlier. They have advancements in automation, artificial intelligence, and also Internet of Things. We have heard this word a lot nowadays. These have made industries, specifically manufacturing industry, more smarter. And to live up to this higher expectation, manufacturer must not only leverage technologies to deliver these high quality products, but they also should focus on how to provide this customer experience more effectively. So there are different channels which are available for manufacturers. So due to this traditional nature of manufacturing industry, they are more focused on on-site support and a phone call. That will definitely continue, as a critical channel for customer service. However, more customers now expect manufacturers to be available instantly via email, via chat sessions, or even via live video support for a remote diagnostic and resolution. And then companies are meeting these demands more effectively nowadays. So we have seen over 60% companies today offer customer support across more than 3 channels. So there are chances, if you are not offering multi-channel support for your customers, you are definitely falling behind your competition. And to meet those expectations, you can leverage the advanced technologies. So in addition to leveraging the advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, IoT, manufacturing also moving their directions or attention to use of other forms of technologies like virtual reality or augmented reality that we call, so that they can improve the hands-on for field service capabilities. So these manufacturers today are deploying this AR or VR technologies to collaborate with their customers and help them diagnose issues remotely. You don't need to visit the fields agents and involve them and go at the customer sites, right? You can do it remotely and fix them without the presence of field service technicians. And the next part is there are also times when your customers may want to solve few simple problems on their own so that they could get it more faster without even any kind of human interaction. So in such situations, you really need a self-service resource that allow your customers to help themselves. So creating a comprehensive knowledge base can help your customers to find more information, and they can troubleshoot the problems, resolve them, and all this without the customer service team. That's how the manufacturers are moving ahead. Then the last one is about the data-driven approach. So how you can move away from the traditional manufacturing KPIs like production volume, asset utilizations, operation effectiveness, to a more holistic approach, which combines with the customer service KPIs like a customer satisfaction score, the response and resolution time, their net promoter score. So definitely using these tools and technologies where you can track this customer service matrices, that will really help you to establish a customer service oriented mindset. That will definitely help you to get an accurate picture where your customers are, what you can do to improve these different metrics, and so that you can keep your customer happy. And we have also seen the manufacturing companies have been working, siloed traditionally, but now they need to deliver the exceptional customer service, and it makes more sense to break these silos between different departments. And that's where they need to develop the philosophy of customer first mentality. And this highly competitive industry, like we have seen manufacturing, it can cost almost 5 to 20 times to acquire a new customers rather than retaining the existing ones. And that's where it is make more sense for them to give customer service as a priority. So for this manufacturing industries, we have done multiple implementation. So we have done take an example, who is a worldwide market leader for a reciprocating compressor systems. That there we have done this implementation for a horizontal ITSM solution, which help customers to increase their IT service productivity and reliability. And ultimately, they could add value to their customer service. Then moving ahead, let's talk about healthcare. So with this digitization, healthcare, they also need to have access to accurate and timely information about their patients' data, and they also need to maintain the confidentiality and then data privacy. This is also increasingly important for healthcare industry nowadays. So 70% of patients want the ability to connect with their healthcare providers either over a phone, a email, or maybe some chatbot solutions. And this, with this ease of information, patients are also more aware about their choices, about the cost regarding their doctor or hospital visits. So this means that they are now treating healthcare as same as a other paid service, whether it is with doctors, the customer support staff, or even a technician. If an unhappy patient, they will make some, go for a new business, they will go for a new clinic, or they will go for a new hospital. So we have seen the internet, or rather than social media, is becoming a patient's new best friend. We have seen that in a COVID era. Everyone was sitting at home, and then this virtual reality has become more important while you are connecting with this healthcare industry. This end-to-end customer experience includes different digital touch points in healthcare. And this different digital touch points plays a crucial role in healthcare industry. So as a healthcare provider, you can make this experience seamless by making your data collections more proper, more intuitive, and how you can minimize the wait times or to talk to with your agents, and also having an accurate or easy to use appointment scheduling kind of applications on your websites, on your apps, and providing an instant appointment confirmation, be it emails, be it over the text messages. And it's also more important for your front office administrative tasks to have access to all the necessary information which has been submitted or provided by your patient while they are booking the appointments. So you need to really have a common system of patient record. And the key to having this patient record also help your doctors and nurses to provide a better customer service, so that you can also equip them with the right tools and allow them to quickly pull up all the medical records and easy access to diagnostic tools, which can help to provide better decisions and help the patients. And to make this end-to-end customer experience a great experience for your customers in healthcare, the hospitals and clinic need to ensure the billing and insurance departments are also well connected, because these departments have a terrible reputation for their customers. They also should have access to the same technology stack and same unified system of records that will make easier for them to get references and provide the right information to their customers. So this is about the healthcare. The most trending industry is about BFSI. So it is very important to continuously evolve, transfer themselves from time to time for specifically BFSI industry, so that they can focus and facilitate their customers, as they are the only, or they play a major role in success of any of the BFSI industry. And we have seen in last years, digital transformation in BFSI has seen a huge change, and that completely transformed the way consumer deal with financial institutions. Customer can carry out all his transactions at home from his PC or from mobile or from tablet. And then there are some major benefits they are getting through this digital transformation. This digital transformation in BFSI sectors offer a personalized service to their customers, from providing banking services to senior citizens at their homes. They also offer a tailor-made investment plans, some insurance options that suit for a persona-based income range. And these services vary, across all the channels. Also, have you noticed that it has become far easier to open a bank account, or invest in a mutual fund, or take any type of insurance? So all banks go for a digital transformation in BFSI. It has now become much more convenient for these financial services to acquire or retain a customer. So to acquire a new customers without even customer visiting the bank, or consumer, they can even buy a vehicle insurance at the click of a button without going through vehicle inspection as well. So that's how these digital transformation has evolved in BFSI industry. And that's where the better customer service can help you to resolve the customer issues and queries more faster if the data is centralized, and which can be accessed from anywhere, be it from branch or be it from where your field technicians are involved. So even sitting at a home, any agent can resolve the queries by getting the assistance from voice or maybe from a web charts. So today it has become very easy and convenient. So you can also open a demat account or trading account and operate it from anywhere. You can also sell the shares, buy the shares, even mutual funds, just a click away. Your mobile phones, which weren't available earlier, So you can also use your mobile phones on the run. Then we have seen these scenarios has changed for these claim processing as well, because insurance claim processing is a very painful process for few of the customers earlier. Now it has become completely transformed in the insurance sector. Now you can get your claim process very quickly. You can upload your documents through different channels which are available, be it web, be it phone, apps, and then you can, within hours, you can get your claim processed. So in one of our implementation, we have implemented the chatbot solutions for our BFSI customers. So that really deflected the end customers from creating tickets, for their how-to queries, and reduce the workload. It's not about how-to queries, but getting the quotes from the customer service agent rather than directly interacting with them. These virtual chatbots really help them in automating certain processes. So that's how you can increase the user experience, the customer experience for this industry. Last not the least, let's talk about the airline or aviation industry. So COVID-19 has really thrown this travel and airline industry into disarray like never before. So in the airline industry, you deal with people in three different stages, like pre-flight, in-flight, and post-flight. The very first step in delivering customer service to passenger is by providing very smooth and effortless medium through which they can book flights, they can check the details, they can also explore different destinations, and then also calculate the travel expenditure. So as more travelers now taking back to skies post pandemic, you need to offer a mobile first experience that is both convenient and personalized. And they can also utilize the artificial technologies like in the form of chatbots, which has proved more valuable in improving the automation and self-service options for your customers. And it is very important for you to stay competitive with this new wave of customer service experiences. The airlines should also look at the current customer journey through the lens of this digital transformation, which we have seen not only for airlines or aviation, but for the other industries as well. So when you are implementing these new communication methods, airlines should review which channel see the highest volume of inbound queries. This can help their business to understand how customer prefer, which different channels they want to communicate with you. And there are different apps which will help you to connect with your customers or the agents through multiple channels. You can speak to an agent about anything from sit on assignments to onboarding information. And there is also another industry I would like to talk about, the hospitality. So where most of the bookings occur online, but the in-person experience is really a primary part of this customer journey, where hotels, they use different applications, they use the interactive screens to provide a personalized omni-channel experience for their customer visit. They are utilizing the technology to suggest the better options for a room amenities, different food options, or entertainment based on the past preferences for their customer. So today I would like to talk about all these customer experiences, how you can involve this the omni channels, personalizations, and across different industries. So with this, we are at the end of this webinar. And as a DX Sherpa, being a ServiceNow partner, we are there to guide you, help you in this customer service journey. We together can achieve and shape the customer experiences for all of your customers. And now we are open for questions if you have any.
Yes, everyone, you can post your questions in the chat window at the bottom of the screen. Right. You can also, send us questions later on our email address, which is info@dasherpa.com. So you are open to send more information and your feedback as well. And Sushil, thank you very much for delivering such a informative webinar. And you see shedding light on the overall customer process gamut and focusing on the industry use cases also. In my opinion, Sushil, it is not a hidden truth that high customer experience can lead to greater brand loyalty and sustained business. But what is a hidden info is how do you utilize modern tools to achieve those outcomes and create a process which can deliver personalized customer journey, leading to really happy customers. So,
Absolutely,
so
absolutely, Rahul.
yeah.
I completely agree. Yep.
Yeah. And in fact, in today's era where we live in, you see the market is evolving really fast, Sushil. And business, we all know, cannot focus on just the product, product improvement, but they must invest in modern tools and strive to make their customers' life easy and fulfilled with their services. So when you have a happy customer, again, we all keep on talking about that we need to have a customer we who are happy with our services. But how do we drive that? That is the thing that we have to think of, and we have to utilize those tools. And that is exactly what DA Sherpa, as a technology implementation company, can help you achieve, organizations achieve. And with our vast experience and understanding of industry processes and customer expectations also, we work hand in hand with our clients in aligning ServiceNow platform, utilizing the processes and kind of customizing that to meet their expectations. So that's what we do mostly. That how ServiceNow, which is such a great tool, how we can unleash the power of ServiceNow platform. So that's exactly what our focus is, and we kind of work with our customer to achieve. And we would love to have a discussion with you later on. You can, as I said, you can post your questions, you can send feedback, you can set up a meeting with our consultant, and let us sit together and kind of discuss what you are expecting out of your process, what sort of technology you would like to adopt. So that's the kind of conversation we want to have with you. So I think we are at the end of this webinar, and I don't see any questions so far. So I think we can give back your 8 minutes, and we can wrap up the webinar. So once again, thank you. And I would again like to call our team out, that the marketing team, Animesh, Pragya, our sales team, Jatin, and Aviral, who has helped in putting this webinar together and making it a success. So thank you, all of you, and especially the attendees. Thank you for joining today's webinar, and I hope to see you at the next webinar. Thank you very much, and have a good day.